Right about Dave, I'm sorry.
Who are...
We live in the same building next door.
Oh.
Come on, I'll walk you home.
The first Canadian-produced film that was ever nominated for a Best Picture Oscar is unfortunately one that has been kind of forgotten, and that's 1980's Atlantic City. Atlantic City tells the story of an older gangster played by Burt Lancaster who is sort of obsessed with this woman played by Susan Sarandon, and he loves her, he ogles her from afar, and when their two stories get mixed up thanks to her drug-running husband, it becomes this kind of fascinating exploration of women you objectify and the realities they might face.
Only now I'm learning about music, and I'm going to start reading books, you know, developing some style, learning languages, because I really want to travel.
You thinking of leaving Atlantic City?
Well, not for a couple of years. I got to develop my blackjack. I'm going to deal my way to Europe, to Monte Carlo.
Atlantic City is Susan Sarandon's first Oscar nomination, and it's absolutely a wonderful use of all of her skills. At the time, she was partners with Louis Malle, the director, and he really understands something about her, which is that everyone desires her, but she has this fascinating inner life, and she's able to play that wonderfully. So her character starts as somebody who's completely objectified, someone you know nothing about other than her being this beautiful kind of siren. But slowly you see more and more about this woman, and with Burt Lancaster's character, you begin to have such a fascinating understanding of a very complex character that's wonderfully played by Sarandon. Part of the joy of this film is just the odd feeling of Atlantic City. You have this crazy pier, you have these old gangsters, you have things like Robert Goulet singing at the opening of a hospital. It's a very bizarre, carnivalesque world that Louis Malle creates, and that world around the main characters is just as important as the action of the story.
On the board, walk in Atlantic City. Life will be peaches and cream.
The Canadian cameos in this film are just amazing. I think Hollis McLaren is wonderful as Susan Sarandon's sister, Kate Reid as the old gangster's Moll who kind of keeps everything running. Al Waxman is a great kind of goofy gangster, but the craziest cameo in Atlantic City is probably Moses Znaimer as a murderer. He is somebody that everyone knew as a media mogul, as an interviewer, and this is a very brief moment where he was a kind of big actor, and he plays a very good, menacing person that Burt Lancaster is running away from. Atlantic City was also created during the tax shelter era, and it kind of stands out as an art film that was funded the same way that a lot of genre films that we love were filmed. Atlantic City is sort of the example of what the tax shelter era could have created if more producers cared about using these tax breaks to create great art.
To explore more film history, watch A Year in Film on Hollywood Suite.